So I hope everybody is doing good today. How y'all doing? I'm just getting set up here. Give me a quick chance and we will, there we go. Okay. I got to use my computer for a monitor because I got my phone backwards. All right, so let me get that set up. And I hope everybody's doing good tonight. Yeah, there we go. Okay, how's that? We doing? Okay, good. That's gonna work. All right, so we got Evelyn, we got Ahil, Keep on Trucking, Mark, Jacob, Julio, Kim, Alan, Dad, Petty, and Rant and Raver, Chris, Jackie, Wasman, Wazzy, and everybody else. Okay, so we got a lot of viewers here today. I got, what's today's date? Today's the 9th. Let's see, 11 more days. I go in and get my second surgery, full knee replacement. It's actually been 3 months and several days since I got my left knee done, and you can see it's doing really good. Look at here. Can you see that? Okay, so yeah, I got my knee up here like that, and yeah, my knee's doing really good, and the knee surgery went great. I still got a little bit of swelling when I stand on concrete, like I've been doing all day today. Yeah, my knee fucking hurts. I'm not gonna lie to you. It does get better every day. So just a quick update for people that are possibly thinking about getting knee replacements. The most important thing that you can do getting a knee replacement is not be lazy. Now, hold on a second. Another thing that's really important not to do is overwork yourself. You have to go through the physical therapy. Physical therapy is one of the most important things. Keeping your leg propped up all the time. Very important for scar tissue healing. Having your leg propped up straight out. Moving your leg a lot. Doing what you're supposed to do, not being lazy. They gave me a lot of pain pills to take. I hate taking prescription drugs. I took them for approximately a week and a half, 2 weeks, and then I quit taking them. I'm taking probably 3 to 4, I'm taking 3 ibuprofens probably twice a week. And I think that most of that is for this knee right here. This is the next knee. If you don't get knee replacements when you need them, I'm going to tell you right now, you will lose the movement in your leg. I can't stretch this leg straight out. I cannot do that. What you're looking at, I guess it looks like it's straight there, but it's not. It's actually like this would be my knee. It's actually like this. It's not like that. So, God, thankful very much to God for letting me get this done. I'm not looking forward to the next knee surgery. The reason is I already know what I am going to have to expect. I thought that it's been 4 months on my knees. It's only been 3 months. And I got to say, I'm doing pretty good. When weather permits, because the weather's changing over here, I'm riding anywhere from 15 to 18 miles a day on my bicycle. I leave at 6 o'clock in the morning. And then I do my 15, 18 miles on my bicycle, and then I come home. Sometimes I'm doing 28 miles. If I go down to the river road from downtown and do my whole track, my whole route, and then the river road, that's 28 to 30 miles. But since Minnie goes to church, I usually don't have time to do that. Riding a bicycle is very good for your knees. Even if you have bad knees, you should ride a bicycle. Riding bicycles is one of the most energetic and, what can I say, self-healing therapy exercises that you can actually do for your knees. My knees are in bone on bone. Well, I only have one bone on bone, but before I had my knees done, I was riding 18 miles a day on my bicycle. Okay. And people are saying, how can you do that with bad knees? Well, when you're riding your bicycle and you're moving your knees, okay, you're getting that not cartilage, but you're getting that buildup, and the movement is giving your knees the exercise you need to make them feel good. What makes your knees actually hurt the most is when you're standing and your bone is bone on bone and it's just grinding like this when you're standing up and you're walking, okay? Or when you're sitting down and you're getting up, all right? Now, I can get up like this, all right? Did you see that? I got up pretty good without any help, so my knee is getting better. Just 2 or 3 weeks ago, I had to put my hands like this and then help myself up. So this knee is getting a lot stronger. I would say a good situation of having your knees replaced, you're not going to really see any, what can I say? You're not going to see any healing. I don't know the word I'm trying to find here. You're not going to see any major healing on your knee till after 3 months or close to it. There's a guy that got knee replacements, and they claim that he's getting water on his knees. I don't know how that happened, but I don't know. So we got 11 days for my next surgery. Once again, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not excited about it, but I'm going to have to get it. And I want to get it. I'm not looking for the first 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks of healing. You got to wear this white sock that goes all the way from a matter of fact, it goes all the way from your toe all the way up to your groin. I think for the first week, I got to wear those. I think it was the first week, or maybe a week and a half. I got to wear it on both legs. I've been working this morning since 6 o'clock, so I'm pretty worn out. It's actually 5 o'clock over here now, and I've been working full time all day. What have we been working on now that we're past the knee thing? And I want to thank everybody. I'm going to go ahead and turn this light on back here. There we go. Okay. Hopefully we don't get a lot of backlight. I got some letters in the mail. I want to thank the senders. We got one from Robert Bussey. And I think Robert Bussey actually bought one of my pictures. My art pictures. I got a couple over here I want to show you. So he said, there's no way I can repay you, and I appreciate everything you've done. And I know you don't accept donations. That's very nice of you not to do that, blah, blah, blah. So he goes ahead and sends me, he said that he got this money when he was over in Iran working, or in the army, whatever I don't remember quite what the letter said word for word. But he went ahead and gave me this money here, Iran money, and said, spend it as you need. So this is Iraqi money. This is Iran money that I got. And yeah, let's see here. We got What do we got here? This one here says 5 dinars. I don't know how much 5 dinars is, but you know, this one has 1 dinar. Okay, and then we got a couple of them that are pretty big right here. This one here, I believe, is 250 dinar. So look that up and see how much that is. So thank you very much, Robert Bussey. We appreciate that. I love getting letters in the mail. And we'll keep that money for a souvenir. Let's move down the line. We got Charles Woods, the second, in South Carolina, that wrote us a beautiful letter. And I don't have time to read the letter, but it's a big one. You can see that right there. Very, very detailed, a lot of words going on here. Charles Woods, a.k.a. Clown Act 864, hailing from Anderson, South Carolina. We are a dying breed of individuals that gets the job done the right way, not the half-ass maul it in the ass way. That so many do these days. He goes on to say, I've been a single father taking care of my son since he was 6 years old. He is now 23. Time flies for sure. Yes, it does, Charles. And he goes on, best regards to you and Minnie, Charles Woods. Thank you very much, Charles, for that very extensive and long letter. And I hope that if you're watching, you're getting the shout out. That I really appreciate that. Everybody knows that I don't take donations, or everybody that watches my videos. I don't believe in donations. I think that if you want something in life, you have to work for it. And that's why one of the reasons, and here's our stack of names. And I want to tell everybody that's bought my artwork in the last month or so, the vinyl sticker guy has not gotten back with me. I'm in the process of getting the names for my Baja, the YouTubers' names. I don't know what his holdup is, but you got to understand, I'm in Moab, Utah here. I'm not in Dallas, Texas anymore, so it takes a long time. So here is the list of all the people, and I want to thank everybody once again for doing that. I do have a lot of art left. I'd like to sell that art. I got a couple pictures made that people ordered, and then they backed out of them. So we're going to look at those real quick before we go out into the shop. And thank you very much, guys, for these beautiful letters. I appreciate it. That really, brightens my day when I got followers from all around that send me this right here. And I can't stop yawning. We've been doing a lot of stuff in the shop lately. When I say we, I'm talking about me, myself, and I. That's the only we that we got here. I'm a one-man operation. I got a lot of people that want me to restore their cars and work on their cars and trucks, and I have to turn them down because, once again, I'm a one-man operation. And when you're a one-man operation, you can only do so much work to get down the road and survive. 2 weeks ago, we took a trip to Las Vegas. We left at 4 o'clock in the morning. We got there around, I guess, about 10:30. We had to bring a small trailer with us. We brought a small trailer. We brought Minnie's Jeep. And we went out there to rummage through all the junk and parts that GTO Jimmy has for his car that's out in the shop that we're restoring. And we ended up bringing back the hood, a couple fenders. Oh, man, I can't stop yawning. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So we brought back some fenders and a hood. The hood is very nice. I'm thankful and glad we found the hood because I contacted my buddy Ralph, and he said that if you need a hood for that GTO, they're obsolete. You can't buy any. He actually said you can't buy any fenders. The only thing that you can buy for a 67 GTO right now is the nose piece. That's it. So go figure. So we don't need any parts yet. We might need that nose piece, but I'm going to try to fix the one that we got. It's got a lot of holes in it where somebody took slide hammers and fixed it, but I can hammer and dolly all that out, and I'll weld all the holes up. Because I'm the type of guy, I would rather use factory original stuff than aftermarket parts. So the GTO's in line to go ahead and do the body work on it. But what I've been working on in the last week and a half is our infamous fucking 1967 fucking Camaro. Now, I don't know how many times I've mentioned this about this Camaro and this Mustang. I want them gone. I want them out of my shop. I don't want to look at them no more. I've been looking at them for going on 6, 7, 8 fucking years. And I want these things out of my fucking hair. I want them gone. So my top priority right now is working on the 67 Mustang and the 68 Mustang. Okay, hold on. I said 68-7 Mustang. Let me go ahead and rephrase it. 67 Camaro and 68 Mustang. These cars have got to get the fuck out of my life. If the owners are watching this, I'm sorry. Don't take offense of it. They are not my fucking cars. I want them gone. Out. Capiche. Goodbye. Hasta la vista. That's all I'm asking for. Approximately 10 years ago, I worked on a 62 Ford truck for a guy named Johnny out in Hobbs, New Mexico. I believe that's where he's from. And I put front and rear high-performance suspension on it. I installed a high-performance motor and transmission in it. And I think I put a wire harness in it. I'm not too sure about that. But I think I went ahead and wired. Now, I didn't do no paint work, no body work, nothing. Just recently, Johnny sent me pictures of his beautiful truck. And I don't have them to show you. But let me tell you, the night and day difference that this guy did to this thing is jaw-dropping, astonishing. And, you know, that brings up the situation of Facebook. There was a guy that used to watch my videos. His name was Bruce. He has passed away. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, God bless his soul, and has went to heaven. He died of complications of overweightness and other situations. He actually, about 8 or 9 years ago, he opened a Facebook page called Friends of My Friends Pete. And there weren't that many followers on it. And then I reopened it up, and we got a lot of followers on it now. So if you're a Facebooker, go over to Friends of My Friend Pete and you know, join up with us and share your projects. And if Johnny from Hobbs is out there listening, if you got Facebook, go to Friends of My Friend Pete. Post your beautiful pictures of your truck on there so everybody can see it. It's amazing what you did to your truck. I want to do a shout out for our buddy Bernie. He is down in Florida, and he specializes in Jeeps. And every time you see a post on Facebook about this guy, he is a fucking workaholic. He's a one-man operation like me, and he busts his ass to make a living for himself. And I want to just say that I appreciate that and what you do to show everybody that the working man is still fucking out there. I'm going to bring a little bit of politic action in. I don't know who won and who didn't win, but I was talking to a fellow YouTuber, my buddy Randy Utah, and he said that the reason Democrats are ahead of Republicans in America is because it's inner city people that are Democrats, And the outer limit states such as Utah and Idaho and let's say Alaska, let's call them rural states, are Republicans because the rural states believe in working. They believe in getting up, busting your ass, and working for what you fucking got. Whereas the big city states like New York, California, and all the East Coast action and in between that are blue states, he said that those are big city states and they believe that they should get everything for free and the government should pay their way and they shouldn't have to fucking work. And why don't I get this? And I want that and I need this and fuck you and fuck off. And I'm going to get that, and that's why I'm voting for piece of shit. So after he explained all this, it made sense to me. And it's very, very true. I would say 95% of all blue state people want everything for free. They don't want to work. They want it handed to them on a fucking plate. They want you to hand it to them. They want your tax dollars to pay for it. And it's a sad situation. So, I mean, I live in Utah. I get up every day. I fucking work my ass off and I'm happy. We got people in this neighborhood right here where I live that own 7 or 8 brand new cars. And they showboat theirself like they're multi-millionaires and look at me, look what I got that you don't have. I don't give a fuck about that. I think people that showboat theirself and show off to the world what they have and what you don't have are very unhappy and depressed people because they have to prove to people that they are better than you and me. I don't have shit. I got a roll of fucking tape. Look, okay? That's what I got. I got a notepad that I got for free from Salt Lake Valley Chevrolet. So fucking what? But I'm happy. And deep down inside my soul, and in my little measly 3,000 square foot garage, I had a guy come over here. I'm not going to mention names. I had a guy come over here to my shop and he said, yeah, I plan on building my shop next spring. And I said, oh yeah, how big's that shop going to be? 4,000 square feet? He goes, no, hell no. It's going to be 8,000 square feet. I said, wow, that's a big fucking shop. That's a big hobby shop there, 8,000 square feet. I said, are you going to put... You got to put 14 foot by 12 foot doors? Oh, hell yes. They're going to be 14 tall, 12 foot wide. Well, that's what I got. I got 3 of those doors. 3 of them. I got 3 12 14s and I got 2 10 by 12s or whatever the fuck, So, yeah. Anyway, I said, well, what's the eaves going to be? They're going to be 16? Oh, hell no. Are you fucking joking? They're going to be 25 feet. I said, motherfucker, you're going to have an 8,000 square foot shop and you're going to have 25 foot fucking eaves and your roof pitch is going to be what, a 312? Because I got a 112. This is my roof pitch, 112. I got 16 foot eaves. I got a 3,000 square foot shop. I got 3 12 by 14 overhead, 14 by 12 overhead doors, and I got 2 12 by 10 overhead. And I mean, motherfucker, that's more room than I fucking need. He says, I'm building a loft. I want a big giant loft, a party loft with pool tables and a bar. And he goes on and on about, what the fuck he's going to do in this 8,000 square foot shop. And I'm thinking to myself, is he saying this to me to try to make me jealous? I don't understand why, I mean, I love my shop. My shop's great. I'm in my man cave right now. And I love my shop. But it's not 8,000 square feet. So, you know, you got two kinds of people. Actually, three. You got the guy that wants everything for free. And he wants your tax dollars to pay for it. And then you got the guy, which is you and me. We're always at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? We're the bottom line that work our ass off. And we're happy with what we got. And we love life. And as far as we're concerned, we're the fucking millionaires. I'm the fucking millionaire. Because it doesn't take money to be fucking rich. Okay? Common sense will tell you that. And then you got that guy. That guy right there. And that's the guy that's telling you, I got 13 cars. They're all brand new. And I got the 12,000 square foot shop. And I got the big giant house, and I got all the money in the fucking bank, and I got this, and I got that, and you ain't got shit. People that brag about what they have, people that show off and are showboats in life, are the most unhappy, unrighteousness people on fucking earth. Plain and simple. So, what kind of person are you? I'm gathering that you're that guy that works your ass off, because that's the kind of channel I have here. I don't have, okay, we got a couple comments here. Let's go ahead. Fake book, ugh. The Camaro will be worth big money. The Camaro's going to be worth something, because I'm going to tell you something. That Camaro's getting the fuck out of here. Okay, one way or the other. I'm going to tell you that now. YM's asking, how is your sleep coming along? Well, I can tell you this, YM. My knee's doing a lot better, and I'm actually starting to sleep better. But I only got about, 11 days left of actually relaxing in bed. And then we're back to, square one again. And my sleeping habits are going to suck because of my knee. But I don't give a shit. This is what I have that Mr. Rich Man doesn't have. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I got Jesus Christ in my life. And Jesus Christ is the one that gave me my total knee replacements. Now, you can believe whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a shit. But if you believe, it'll happen. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I'm living proof of the situation. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's the truth that will get you where you want to go. We got Hoosier Garage. How you doing, Hoosier? Make sure everybody checks him out. I want everybody to go over there and subscribe to Hoosier. He's been on YouTube for 12, 13, 14 years. And we need to support all our old school YouTubers. And he's one of them. So, Hoosier Garage needs to get me a couple of those Hoosier Garage stickers out in the mail to my address so I can put them on my Baja Bug. That's what Hoosier Garage needs to do. Let's see here. What do we got? We got Skynet. That's called manifestation, and he's right. It works. I believe, okay, we got Daniel BC. I believe Christ is real, that any person can get rich or whatever. I just want to do the best I can on this earth, getting to my dreams and aspirations. You're exactly fuck off right. Get to your dreams and work on your goals in life, and shit will happen. Have a positive attitude. And this is the most important thing when it comes to doing shit the right way. Living one day at a time. Only concentrate on right fucking now. Yesterday is gone. Do you see that? Bam! It's gone. We don't care what happened yesterday. Tomorrow is the future. We are not there yet. If you can figure that out, shit will happen for you. We're going to go outside. We're going to take a walk out in the shop. I'm going to show you what I've done to the Camaro and what we're going to do tomorrow. I've actually have been buying a lot of fucking parts for that Camaro, nickel and dime shit. Some of the nickel and dime shit is very fucking expensive. So we're going to have to get a hold of the owner and get some fucking money over here. Cheers, brother. Thanks for the reminder. Let's see. I sent some out, Pete. Should be. Okay. I haven't seen them yet, Hoosier. All right. Let's get them stickers out. My Baja needs them, pal. My Baja needs them. Okay. We're going to go ahead and take a walk out in the garage. My measly 3,000 square foot shop. I'm sorry I don't have 8,000 square. I really am. I'm really sorry I don't have 8,000 square feet. But I got 3,000, bitch. And I'm fucking happy, you motherfucker. Let's look at the Camaro. What you're looking at here, you're looking at a lot of loose wires. I got the motor wired up. Everything's wired. We got the wiper wired up. And believe it or not, this windshield wiper washer actually works. Very shocking and surprising. These are the wires for our coil. We got our speedometer hooked up on our Trimec, what is that, T56 tranny, our Trimec 6-speed. I got to hook this relay up. This is a relay for our reverse shifter solenoid. That has got to be hooked up or he won't be able to go in reverse. There's a lot of tricky action going on when it comes to putting that 6-speed in a early model car. And let me tell you, you got to know your P's and Q's. You can see where I had to modify the shifter tunnel up. One good thing about this situation using the 6-speed is it actually fits in the tunnel and you don't have to do no modification. That's basically all you got to do. So I'm going to go ahead and wire up the reverse solenoid so he can put it in reverse. And then once we do that, I need to get me a, we're going to tear the front clip apart. We got to get that front clip torn apart. And I'm going to go ahead and put the inner fenders on it, the core support. We got our radiator over here. We got, what else we got here? We got our radiator. We got our electric fan. We got our fan relay kit right here. So we got to get all that wired up. This is all the stuff that goes to the Camaro. I got some painting to do over here. Here's our Mallory ignition that cost $1,000 fucking dollars, which I think is ridiculous. I don't know if I talked about that before, but let me tell you something. This little package right here was probably over $1,000 with shipping. I think that parts are just ridiculous and just fucking, it's just bullshit. We're going to look at the Baja here in a minute, but the Camaro's looking good. We're getting her done. We're doing it right. And, okay. All right. Can you all hear me? I think my microphone was off. Hello. Can you give me a thumbs up on that, please? Okay, can you all hear me talking? I think my microphone was turned off. Okay, thank you very much. All right, so the Camaro's getting there. We still got brake work to do. I got to put the calipers on. I'm ordering a drive shaft tomorrow. That's going to be an expensive venture on that. Yeah, we got to do that. And then the Camaro should be running within the next week. I'm hoping to be able to start it up and get it running. So we'll probably be live on that action when we start it up. We got to get radiator hoses. You see the nickel and dime shit that'll wear you out here. Radiator hoses, hose clamps, relays, okay? You know, relay packs and wire harnesses, you know, little knick-knack shit. Grommets, okay? People forget about this kind of shit. All right, and then they wonder why the fuck it costs so much to restore a car. It's the little nickel and dime shit. Over here we got our GTO. Our GTO is looking awesome. and it is now in the section where we will be doing bodywork. This is our bodywork bay right here in my little 3,000 square foot shop. All right. I don't have walls separating my bays. I'm sorry. My shop's too little to do that. Okay. But I do have 14 by 12 doors. I do have those. Oh, here's another one over here in my 3,000 square foot shop. We're just going to gander over here. I got the Mustang on stands, and after my surgery, we will be getting on the wiring on this, and that's basically paint ready. The dash is painted on it. We're not going to go over there because I'll lose connection, but it's looking good and ready for action. So let's go ahead and look at the Baja, the Money Pit. Minnie the Body Shop girl wanted to name it Matchbox. I don't think that's going to happen, guys. I really, really don't. I think we're going to just stick with Money Pit. That's the name that I'm going to give it, and that's the name that we're going to stick with. I did like Poor Boy, but yeah, we're not going to do that either. We're just going to stick with Money Pit, and then we're going to go from there. But let's go ahead and look at the Baja real quick. Like, now I got my shocks back. That was $1,550, and I went ahead and installed them. So there's 3 of them there, and then we got the 2 in the front, of course, and then we also have the other 3 on the other side. We'll go over there and look. I got LED brake lights. I think I showed everybody that. I went ahead and made a idler pulley for our belt, and here's our other shocks right here. We got our wheels and tires put on it. Everybody knows. But what we have done to it lately, and I'm going to go ahead and open the door on this. I finally got my gas tank in, my fuel cell, and I went ahead and mounted that. And I think it came out awesome. And there's the fuel cell. I don't know if you can grasp at that, but I had to make special brackets for it. And then I went ahead, let me show you what Mr. Race Car Driver had. He had this setup right here. So what we got here is a Mallory fuel regulator. And then he had this electric fuel pump, this high performance Mallory fuel pump. And then he had a return line to the tank with all that. And there was like 978 fucking fuel lines hooked up to that shit. And I ripped it all out. And basically, here it is right here. Yeah, there it is, right? I threw it in the trash. I said, you know what? Fuck this shit. I don't need all that race car crap. I don't fucking need it. That's what I said. So what I did is I went and bought a Faucet electric fuel pump. There it is right there. I went ahead and bought a Mr. Gasket regulator for 4.5 pounds PSI. And I went ahead and mounted it nice and clean right here. I made some nice little brackets where I can hold the hose on. You can see that. No wire ties anymore. And I think it came out really, really nice. So I'm really happy with the fuel tank. I was kind of scared about it. I didn't know if it was going to work or not, but we did get it, and it did work, and there it is. Now we do have to take this out because I got another surprise for everybody. The wiring harness on this sucks. I'm going to rip all the wiring out. I'm starting over. I'm putting brand new wiring throughout the vehicle, and it's going to be a done deal. This is bullshit. It's a joke. It doesn't work worth a shit, and I'm ripping it out. Now, I want to show everybody something else. Do you see these 4 lights up here? Do you see these? Okay, I'm going to show you something on the dash up here. Let me show you what's going on up here. Do you see all these switches right here? All these switches, except one, which is this one here that's not hooked up to anything, goes to those lights up there. You got one switch for each spotlight. The most unusual fucking thing I've ever seen. These right here, these two buttons right there, that's your horns. Now, I hope everybody's sitting down for this. I hope everybody's sitting down because I bought a battery. I went and bought a battery. I broke down and bought one. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Let's see if we can. Okay, so I'm going to hook my battery up. And this is just a temporary deal because I don't know if the car's grounded properly. And the owner of the car, our buddy H-Ball, he said, I hope you're going to brace yourself when you hook a battery up to it because it's got the loudest air horns that you will ever hear in your fucking life. So I was excited. I said, hey, that's cool. It's got fucking air horns on it. It's going to be badass. And he was bragging about the air horns, that they were the most best thing in the whole fucking world, and it'll wake up the cows out in the LaSalle Mountains all the way from here. I hope you're sitting down for this, and I hope you're bracing yourself because you are not going to fucking believe what you're going to hear. Are you ready? Now, before we go ahead and push the button, I want to show everybody, these are the air horns down here. This is the air horn setup down in here. Can you see that? So that's the air horns. And then over here, where's that? There it is. That's the regular horn, which is, I don't know what the fuck that's off of. But we got two buttons inside the car, and we're going to come on the passenger side. I got the battery on. So we're going to go ahead and do the horn. So I hope everybody's sitting down and bracing yourself. Are you ready? Can we go ahead and do the horn? Here we go. 1, 5, 7. Okay, so that's horn number 1. Let's go ahead and do the horn number 2. Okay, here's horn number 1 again. Okay, and I think this is the button for the air horns. Okay, so there you go. Now, I will say one thing that works on the dash is our 2 dummy lights. Let's go ahead. There you go. So we got those. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn the motor over and let everybody. Okay, can you see that? Here we go, right here. Okay, so the engine does turn over, and I think these gauges work. I'm not too sure, and I got to get a speedometer. I got to have a speedometer. I don't think that the tach works, though. I don't think the tach works, but I believe these little gauges work, and we will be hooking those up. Now, what I did is I went ahead and bought me a brand new dash panel. We're going to throw this thing away. That's going to be put in the trash can and gone. All right, so let me go ahead and disconnect that. There we go. Okay, so that's basically what's been going on with the Baja. And like I said, I got 11 days before my surgery, so we probably won't get much more done. But I just love that air horn. It's just the most beautiful sound in the world. Yeah, old MONEYPIT, you know, he's really coming along. Speaking of coming along, I want everybody to look at this right there. Now, I was up in my storage up here. You know, looking for some parts that I needed, some electrical stuff. And I came across this right here. And I found 3 of these. These are Route 66 signs that I made probably about 7 or 8 years ago. And I had them packed away. And I'd like to sell these, guys. I'd really like to sell these. I got 3 of them. These are custom made by my friend Pete. I made these. And I sell those for $50. Now, every dime that I make off selling these 3 signs, I got 3 of them, and I will sign the back of them. If you want me to sign the back of them, that would be awesome. I can do that. But I got 3 of these. They're made out of 20 gauge or 18 gauge steel, And you need to contact Minnie, the Body Shop Girl, or my friend Pete at 972-420-1293. The phone number will be in the comments. And if you want to be one of them lucky 3 guys that gets a Route 66 sign that my friend Pete made, be that guy, okay? $50 plus shipping, and it's going to work great. It's going to look great, too, in your man cave or possibly your bathroom. I had to do this right here. I had to do that because H-Ball was complaining that the clutch was hard to work. I'm going to show you why. Okay. And I don't know if I showed everybody this, but I went ahead and poured 15 the floor. Came out really nice. Okay. So let's go back down here. If you look in here, this is our pedal assembly on our Baja. And this plate right here, let's see, there you go. This plate right here is very thin steel. I'm thinking that's thinner than 1/8 inch. And they got the clutch pedal hanging off of that. So every time you push the clutch in, this plate would flex. It would like bind and flex, making the clutch not work properly. So what I did, I went ahead and added this brace in here to hold this plate so it wouldn't bind anymore. And I think we went ahead and fixed our clutch. Hopefully we did. Hopefully we did. So I got a couple light switches on order. And what I'm going to do on the headlights, I'm going to have a regular headlight switch for the park lights and the headlights. But they actually sell a headlight switch that has 4 pulls on it instead of 3. And when I say that, you got 1 here, and then that would be 2, 3, like that, like a regular headlight. You got 1 more pull out. And what that's for, it eliminates the bright light dimmer switch that you would use with your foot. So on the 4th pull, when you pull that out, that turns the bright lights on. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I'll be installing that. So I'm going to have 2 headlight switches. I'm going to have one that will be for the headlights, and then the other one will be for these 4 fog lights. When you pull it out one time, it'll turn the 2 outer ones on, and if you pull it out all the way, then all 4 of them will come on. Which that's how it should have been done in the fucking first place, to be honest with you. So, you can see that my knee is in very good condition, okay? And we're doing really good, and hopefully, by the grace of God, my left knee will be working the same way. I hope you liked our update. I did want to show you this artwork, and the only reason I'm pushing this artwork, these were ordered by YouTubers, and they backed out on them. So let's take a look at what I already have made, and possibly you might want one of these, possibly. So I got this one right here. Let's kind of get down. And this is a large one. Beautiful picture. I mean, you know, there's the frame that's already made for it. We got this one here. This is a black and white dog. This is a small one. And then if you're into pickup trucks, we got that one right there. Beautiful colors. Very, very high quality. These are all printed on aluminum. And then I got the tractor. So the tractor looks great. Okay. So we got 200 on the small one. We got 300 on the big ones. All right. These are already made. If you're interested, contact Minnie, the Body Shop Girl, or my friend Pete. All the money that is made from my artwork goes into my Volkswagen. So I hope everybody liked our update of what's going on over here at SWRNC, Southwest Rod and Custom. And I just want to say, I'm going to try it. Hopefully I'll get lucky and get this thing back up here. Okay, let me see. Let me look and see. I'm looking at my monitor over here. Okay, let me try to just go down just a little bit. Okay, hold on. There we go. All right, we're going to go with that because we're almost done here, folks. Okay, so all I want to say is you got to believe. You got to, put Jesus Christ in your heart and soul. This is the deal you have, people. You got all these rich people out there. They don't believe in Jesus Christ because they got their money. But in the end, who's the real rich guy? You can't take all the crap that you're buying, your 8,000 square foot shop, all your brand new fucking cars, and all your bullshit. You can't take that with you when you die. But what you can take with you is a good heart, a good conscience, and something that you can say to yourself on your deathbed, I lived a good life, and I was proud of what I did in my life. I'm telling you now, you've got to believe if you want to get ahead in life. My knee surgery is done by the grace of God, and that's a fact. I'm going to tell you one more little story, and then I'm fucking heading out. My piece of shit pickup truck, everybody knows about it, I believe. If you don't know about it, go back in the videos. It's a fucking lemon. I've had the engine replaced on it. I had charges filed on me over it. I had to pay a $700 fine, 6 months deferred judgment probation, $1,500 to all because I wanted my fucking truck fixed. Well, 2.5 weeks ago, all of a sudden the electrical system started fucking up. The power door locks quit working. The sunroof was stuck open. USB ports didn't work. Navigation was working half-assed. Let's see what else. Oh, the electric seat quit working. It was stuck in an obscure, oddball position that I didn't put there. I didn't put it there like that. And there was a couple other fucking, I don't even remember what else. What else? I don't remember. There was like 7 or 8 things going wrong with it. I got in my truck when I noticed the seat didn't work. I popped the hood open. I go to the fuse box, and the little fucking circuit breaker was melted. It was hot, so hot, I couldn't touch it with my hands. I had to go get some needle nose pliers. When I pulled it out, sparks flew in it. I contacted the manufacturer because they replaced the engine and the cooling system on it. And they said, well, it sounds like you got a lemon. You better go file a lemon law. Okay, blah, 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 whatever. So I'm over here going, I got to get me a circuit breaker. I got to figure this out. I don't know what to do. I prayed to Jesus. I'm going to show you the picture that I prayed to. Stay right there. This is the picture that I used when I prayed to Jesus right here. This is it. That's it right there. Okay? So, I prayed to Jesus, and I said, God, don't make this out to be a shithole day. When I go out there to work on my truck to try to find the electrical problem, I just want it to be a good day. I don't want to be upset all day. I don't want to get mad. I don't want to holler and scream. I just want it to be a good day. This was on Sunday after church. I went out there. I took my seat where the electrical power switch is. I popped that out. I unplugged the switch from the electrical system. I put the circuit breaker in the fuse box under the hood, and it seemed like everything was working. I didn't hear a clicking noise. The fuse wasn't getting hot. I checked the negative and the positive with my light tester, and it seemed like it was working great. And I got all this on videotape. I got all this because I was videotaping how to fix your fucked up seat. I plugged in the fucking switch, and out of the sky blue, all of a sudden, the fucking thing works. It worked like brand new. I couldn't believe it. Just 2-3 days ago, I had fuses sparking. I had 3 fuses blow out. I had the breaker switch was, when I was pulling it out, trying to put it, it was sparking like a fucking fire. Now all of a sudden, everything works great. This is why right here. This is it. This is the answer, people. This is the answer. Right there. You got to believe to receive. Plain and simple. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete. And I want to show you something about this picture. I don't know if I can show it to you tonight. I don't think we can do it with this camera. When I turn all the lights off in this room and all the lights off in my shop, this room is pitch black. The only light that shines in this room is on this picture right here. So we're going to go ahead and end this video. I'm going to turn all the lights off. And I'm going to see if it will come through the camera that the only light in my office is going to be shining on this picture right here. Let me go ahead and turn off the, I got to turn off my shop lights. And I'm going to put the picture right back here. I want you to know that I'm not trying to make any jokes up or try to what can we say, deceive you in any way whatsoever. I'm going to go ahead and turn this light off right here. Okay, so we're going to see if it'll work with this camera. I don't know if it will or not. You can see that it's pitch black outside. And I'm going to go ahead and turn my computer screen off. And then I'm going to turn my light off like that. And then we're going to come over here. And like I said, I don't know if we're going to get to see that, but you can't see it, okay? We can't see it with this camera. But what we're looking at is the picture of Jesus. And I'm telling you, the light will shine if you believe. Take it easy.